The shell of our house, we budgeted about $22,000. It was a little bit more expensive than that. Good morning, everyone. We are going to talk about our income expense report. I'm done with my taxes. I got that out of the way. We're going to talk about December, and then I'm going to start working on the rest of 2019. And also I have another report that I want to be able to share with you guys. If you check this out, you want to find out how much it costs for us to build our shed to house. That's what this video is about. But first, let me just briefly say thank you to everyone being patient in your prayers and well wishes on our family being sick the last week. It was pretty rough. It was not cool. It was Thank you, we're back, and I'm gonna be having hopefully 5 videos for you this week. So we're going over our income expense report for our house. So I'm gonna put the link below so that you can get this report, and it'll be somewhere up here that you can download it yourself and you can really study it. Also, so I'm gonna have two documents that'll all be probably in a zip file whenever you get that, and it will be able to let you see what we spent in December and also some of our income that we made in December. But more importantly, another file that I'm gonna have is, a lot of y'all have been saying, hey, it's great that we get the monthly reports, but do you have something that's a running list? And that's what I have right here. So it'll be the shed to house report that will it'll be a line item to where, the cool thing that I like is I broke it up to where it's gonna be budgeted to what I thought it was gonna cost before we started this process. So basically after we sold our house and I started making a budgeted list of what I thought things were going to cost and then what they actually were. So I'm not going to go through the whole list with you because that's why I want to be able to give you the PDF of this, but I will be able to go over some of the bigger points that we had for these things. So let's first go over some of the income reports that I have for December. The cool thing that we had, so our December, usually what this works out with our income is any work that we did the prior month is what we got paid for in December. So we had a really good income month for November. November is a strong income month for our doTERRA business, which a lot of y'all know that this is how we were able to build this shed and the house and be able to move out of suburbia and onto our homestead, was because we run a doTERRA essential oil business. Whether that's your kind of thing or not, it's totally up to you. I don't care. But it is a viable business that we were able to get out of suburbia and onto our homestead. So I'm not able to tell you exactly to the dollar amount what we have, but what I can tell you is the rank that the monthly goal is called a rank that we hit in November, and then doTERRA discloses all the average. But this is the average on doTERRA for what someone makes in a given month for this particular goal or rank. So we hit a rank that's called platinum that month, and we've hit it several times. And so the average rank for a platinum makes about $9,400 in a month. So that was really cool that we got, we hit that rank to where, that was our income for that month. It was about about $9,413 average on hitting that platinum for that month in November. So what we did in November, we had a very nice check in December that helped us pay for a lot of the stuff here on our property. Another thing that we did was Google AdSense. So we average anywhere between $500 to about $1,000 in AdSense. The gross, and then we get the net here in the report. That's what we got after taxes, because I just let YouTube withhold some taxes for me so that it's one less thing that I have to deal with. On to the expenses. What a lot of y'all want to talk about. Let me see the main line item. Okay, so in December, there was a big one for our kitchen. I don't think this is the total cost, just letting y'all know. We are very excited about our kitchen. We love it. So I think this is no, that's appliances there. So this is just the IKEA kitchen. So just in December, we spent $2,400 on the kitchen. $2,400 for the kitchen? That's a hefty penny. That's pretty hard, Let's see, groceries, meals out. Dang, because this was in December. So we were not back to paleo. We hadn't found our CSA that we have now. So we were still traveling a lot. and we're eating fast food. That is nuts. Y'all are gonna judge us on that, and rightly so, because we wasted a lot of money for that. That's rough. So that number for going out to eat, that was bleh, that was not good. The bulk of this is we spent a little bit more on the deck for $300 in December. I think that was just some extra boards and maybe some screws, some tools, the bathroom for about $562. Some trim and some fencing, each of those were about $130. So those are the costs there. Let me show you what I would like to share mostly is the starting of this new report. This is our shed to house homestead build expense report. Okay, so now we're heading to the report that I am excited to create. This was one of the reasons why it's taking me a little bit longer, because I knew that you guys wanted to get an actual breakdown of more stuff that fell. Here we go. So this report, I'm going to show you, kind of scan right here in full color, the PDF, so you can see it here on the screen, and then I'll go over what I have with you right here. This is where I took it and I had everything broken down by the report, and I had everything broken down by the budgeted line items and then the actual. And then I even took it for you because I really want this to be a learning tool for you. The only reason why I'm doing this is because so many people email us and ask us, how much did this cost? How are you being able to do this? You know, and I'm doing this right now because I want to help you more, is I will even export this because I'm all Mac. So I'll export this in my numbers program into an Excel format so you can even take this, my template, and you can plug in your own stuff. Lots of stuff to be able to download. Link down below up here for you to be able to see all of this. Really stoked. Go get this form. I think it'll help you guys a lot. Because this is not only shed to house stuff. This is also homestead building things. We have it broken down by utilities. And then I have it broken down by shed to house. And then I have a group that's called land development. And then one that's called extras here. So let's just kind of go over some of the big ones. So for septic tank, I thought that it was going to cost, is there a chair? I'm going to go get a chair. Kitchen compost bucket. So one of the things for utilities is for septic tank. I originally got a quote for about $7,200 from the guy who did our septic tank. And it went up a little bit. It went up about $410. They went a little bit bigger than we wanted, which I think is what we preferred. We didn't want to have a tight system. We wanted it to expand because we want to have a guest house in the back. There's lots of things that we have big plans for this place. So that went up a little bit, which was fine. I talked to someone that uses a different installer. I think we could have gotten it cheaper. So for you guys, you know, planning this, we have what is called a conventional or a standard septic system. We do not have an aerobic system. We don't have one that has sprinklers. We did not want that. That was something that there's just so much more maintenance that you have to have with an aerobic system that we did not want to have to deal with that. But I think we could have gotten this a little bit cheaper. I think I did get one quote that was for $6,500. So if you guys want to budget that, I would say budget always a lot more. So don't budget $6,500, especially here in Texas. Every state's going to vary for how much a septic system costs. But that by far is the biggest one. It cost us $7,600 for our septic system. Electric to the house, I budgeted about $5,000, and it ended up costing us about a little over $5,200. And that's here in the report. The water meter. So we cannot get a well here. We have to go 900 feet to drill down to get a well, and the average cost of that would have been about $22,000. That was something that we were not willing to do because we have municipal water here on our property. So there's just, it was kind of a no-brainer that we would do that. Propane service, a lot of y'all would want to know this. So to be able to get our propane service set up, I budgeted about $1,000, and it ended up costing us by $521. I think that was just the setup. I don't think that included any gas. Okay, then, you know, some of the big things for our shell, put that in here to where you can see that, like the shell of our house, we budgeted about $22,000. It was a little bit more expensive than that. Rough electric, that cost us about $2,500 for running the rough electric. The plumbing, the vents, that was about another $2,500. Spray foam was about $4,200 in there. So this is a lot of the stuff. And then there's some of these things like that I didn't budget at all for. I didn't budget for the trim. I didn't budget for some reason I didn't budget for our mini split to be installed. So that was a little bizarre. And plumbing, there's a lot of these things that I didn't budget because I just forgot about it. I didn't budget for our shiplap ceiling. I did not think we were going to do that in the original plan of this, but then Kelly was right. She had this great design idea, and it's our ceiling is just gorgeous. You just want to sit on the ground, lay, and check out the ceiling. I love our ceiling. It's cool. Appliances is in there. Land clearing. So to be able to clear the land, I budgeted about $1,000. So that goes into the land development part of this. I budgeted about $1,000, and it only cost us about $750. The road expansion was crazy. I budgeted $850, and the road cost us $1,875, so almost $1,900 to be able to get our road expanded, and I don't even have a good road. And then, as y'all, many of y'all see, you know, have known that our front and back deck and our laundry room is on that too. I budgeted $10,500. And I will let you download the report for what that costs because it was more than $10,000 to be able to get our front and back deck. Go get the report so you can get all the good details. And this report will be never ending. I will constantly be updating this. So I will, whenever we get animals, like for our incubator, I'll put, you know, chickens in there to where you can see the price that we have with that. Whenever for our rabbits, you'll see like how much we pay for our rabbit food for this. So it's a lot of work that I'm committing to be able to do, but that's what I want. That's what we think we're better together. We're better together because you are here and you make our channel better. You bring a lot of questions and we want to be able to help you. That's our why for doTERRA, why we do our business. It's in my dream. It's a passion of mine that I want to find one family that starts a doTERRA business with us and is able to get out of suburbia and onto acreage and start a homestead because of the income that they get with their doTERRA business. And a lot of you that are not interested in that, but you do want to do this with a conventional 9-to-5 job, which is totally fine, whatever y'all want to do, or some kind of other online business, but you just need to know how much it costs. And that's our passion is, yes, there's a lot of you guys that are here that have been homesteaders forever, and you know how to homestead way better than we will ever learn. We are here for the person that wants this, the person that has a longing to be able to get out of the rat race, out of suburbia and onto land, and to be able to have animals, garden, grow on all your own food. If you want to be off the grid, that is totally amazing and great and fully sustainable. That is so cool. I love it. But you don't know how to start and you don't know how much things cost. So that's why I'm doing all of these reports. Please be patient because it is taking me a little bit longer to be able to get it, but that's what hopefully over time I'm going to catch up, that it will get there. And if you're new to this channel, a lot of new people have subscribed to this channel. So go and get that report. It has everything from May through December now. So go and get all these reports and send me an email. Let me know what you think about it. bettertogetherlife@gmail.com. Let me know if you're like, this is really confusing, and then I'll try to tighten up some of the reports as well. And then a quick reminder to join us tonight for our essential oils class. Every Monday night we are coming to you, teaching you guys about essential oils. I think this is our 6th week to be able to do it, and we're just excited that everybody comes and be able to chat. It's a lot of fun. We make a lot of jokes, and so come and join us, 8 p.m. Central Time. Go get the report. We'll see y'all tonight. Bye.